Rwanda is banning all U.S. imports of second-hand clothing and launching a country-wide Made in Rwanda initiative.
Here's a summary of the article.
The Rwandan designer had long harbored dreams of designing for Hollywood's biggest stars. Rugamba immediately sent sketches to Nyong'o, who agreed to wear a three-piece design. The government's playbook for the fashion industry is visible in Kigali's up-and-coming fashion houses and accessory brands, from jewelry retailers like Inzuki Designs, to clothing lines like Sonia Magabo, Inkanda House, and Rwanda Clothing. Rooted in culture, Rwandan designers say they are not just interested in sartorial elegance but in delivering design steeped in heritage and storytelling. The designer set about training the women to sketch pieces, cut fabric, make patterns and use sewing machines. To induce repeat buyers, Otbasos Mukangoga says the sector should not only be producing versatile and quality designs but also ensure they are making a well-made clothing that has a story. Fashion designers are so far trying to promote the industry's dynamism through collaborations like Collective RW and the annual Kigali Fashion Week.
This post received a score of 11,316, with an upvote ratio of 97%. Here are the top comments in response to this article.
The problem is, American charity often results in it being impossible for those countries to have successful textile industries. People won't build a shirt factory in Rwanda if Rwandans are being given American hand-me-downs. Most people think of textiles as being boring and unimportant. Will this be less efficient than just accepting American hand-me-downs? Absolutely.
Also, the donated cloth are sold in African countries, they are not given to the people for free.
They are sold all over the world. I've bought them in several places I have lived. They come packed like bales of cotton.
We buy them in my country. We call it ropa americana. Dirt cheap. Most homeless people buy the stuff at Americanas. I've bought clothes there. My mom would do it when we were right on cash. I've done it to put together a costume.
Aqui se llama ropa americana también en otros se llamaba la paca por la forma que ligera. ¿Dónde vives?
Costa Rica. Tenemos la paca loca, por ejemplo.
Listo. Saludos de Colombia.
Saludos.
I saw the headline and wondered why I had seen this story already months ago. That's because the linked article is from May. Perfect time for a new brand called Rwanda Forever.
What are those?
But who will wear the championship t-shirts of the team that didn't end up winning the championship?
Better question. With all the supply chain innovation we've had in the last 50 years, why not just produce those shirts on a just-in-time basis instead of in bulk before a championship is decided?
Because to make them cheaply enough for you to maximize your profit margin, you need to make them somewhere like China, and it can take weeks, months for shipments to make it across the ocean. So you basically have to produce the items extremely early. If you tried to do it JIT or more locally, the costs would be higher and the profit margins lower.
I spent some time in Ghana. They hate the used clothing, and old electronics that get dumped in their country. The used clothing often clogs landfills and gutters, causing flooding. The e-waste landfills create toxic waste. Also, African countries have to deal with counterfeit Chinese products. I hope more African countries adopt these policies.
I haven't bought a new piece of clothing in 5 years and I'm very proud of that fact. After 36, I just don't give a shit.
I have hoodies and shirts for 10+ years. I don't wear them out because they aren't presentable anymore. Once they break down, I will turn them into cleaning cloths. Half of the donation bins in my neighborhood are run by scammers.
This video was automatically created by Reddit to speech. The article and comments in this video were selected from Reddit according to their upvotes, and any paraphrasing was performed by smmry.com, without any human intervention.